Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to another ESP to Trading stream. I'm sorry I'm late. I'm supposed to be at 12:30 today, but I got to do something. Come back a little bit late. I was checking the market, but sporadically. I wasn't present. I wasn't in front of my screen, but I was in that way. I was coming back and forth. What I see here, we still have a rotation, an inside day. This is an inside day. Value is inside value. We got balance inside balance here in this day. The market has almost reached the three white high, but has made it in such a way that is again. I'm going to go ahead and say that this is an untradeable market. This is It's very hard to do anything here. You may have an idea, you're observing the market, you can see where the pressure is, where the market is you can see what the market is doing, but you can do nothing with the market. When the market has this spike to the upside, I guess it happened just after the morning stream was or has ended. The market took this high out, then overnight hardback, and then yesterday's hardback along with overnight high. But when it got to yesterday's POC, there was just a lot of congestion. The market, it just wasn't there. We got this directional move, but it just wasn't there. It didn't have the conviction. It went back and forth from POC, come back to March, was bought from March high a couple times, and but it didn't have a conviction. When this happened here, I decided that I don't want to do I don't want to do I don't want to know I don't want to do anything to do I don't have anything to do with this market. So that's why I start to stop paying, being so glued. I thought I walk away from the screen. That's what I say. Because if I remain here, I will start looking for trades, and more often than not, that's no good. The low, today's low is, you can see, he's right to the tick, overnight half back. There was reasons for this market to come up here. We have this multiple three white high here, very mechanical break we have yesterday. The market was close to have a breakout to the upside here. I actually thought that there was a possibility yesterday that we, um, the odds of break out of this range were increasing when market gave us this formation. It didn't happen yesterday, and now this market is focused on that level. Volume also was decreasing. The higher the market goes, the lower the volume. I guess it's between 5%, maybe 5%. Let me check. 7%, almost 7% lower than yesterday. we have an we have an upside day. We have a trend to the upside. You know, you got not a single one, not a single time the market has broke or has break is the trend. Trend keeps going to the upside. Value inside value. We have three distributions. Well, one, two, three distributions. No, this is very only one tick separating the upper distribution from the lower one. It is a nothing day. Or at least to me, maybe you did something. When I have this kind of days, to me, it becomes so risky. It becomes risky to do anything here. If you have done anything, now I would like to know what your trade was. Okay. Um, of course, what I'm wondering is if once this level is taken, it can it have upside continuation here? Because it will be very close to this high and to this high as well. We will have, in the same way how we had these three white high that is attracting this market, having three here will be three highs, but this time in the daily now. Okay. With always this, I have this the Globex high here on side. Okay. Um, being here in the market, these are the times when um you watch the paint dry here. Um, also these are the times that well, when it is important to be in front of the screen because the thing is you never know, right? You never know when something is going to happen. We are getting closer and closer. Those highs that are right there. There could be some selling coming. There could be some buying coming. Never know. The low, you have only this. You have this low that is mechanical. Now. The daily low is weak. Action to the downside, there wasn't completed. The market was mechanical sold bought from this level. And There's a non-excess low down here and another non-excess low here, the weak level, weak area here. We know everything about these lows, right? All these lows, weakness, poor low, another one here. But what market is doing, market just don't care. Yeah, I am going to the upside, leave me alone. What's happening with crude oil here? Let me check what's going on here. Crude is selling from the 200. Good odds market is going to the upside. Very risky though. Look at the dollar, man. Look at this dollar. This is. Did you see this? Huh. I did not see this. This is an all-time low in the dollar. In a while. We got. What year is this? Oh, this is 22. No, it's not that. You got 99 here. 99.75. Let me do something here. Oh. Bonds are at the same level range. And gold has a spectacular opening. Then just sell at the center. So it's about to sell at the center range. The weekly close to an upside breakout. Weakness in the high, weakness in the low. The market seems like it's going to check. Um, Checking this and repairing this opens the possibility for this range to have an upside extension. Right now it is just a narrow range. Let's call it that. Doesn't have extension. Which increases the odds of being just short covering here. When this market made, we were talking about breakouts in the morning, but there are breakouts and there are breakouts. We have this high, 3Y high here, same as here, right? The difference from yesterday, there was sold from this 3Y high. Now we have the same 3Y high. Of course, it is going to sell again, right? Yes, it is going to sell again, right? You have an upside breakout here. F is being bought from what was resistance here, now is support. Can you see? And now it has reached. Notice, let's check the histograms here. Notice what we have yesterday. Tremendous amount of volume here. Non-excess here. somewhere taper here. Weird. There was selling here. There was just no more buying when the market opened and see or reached the high here. It was the market did such a painful. Not I won't say rally, but was going to the upside here when C opened. It was a center. Like it's open somewhere around here, and it was painful. This formation, the way how I can now we can see it, right? There was just no volume here. You can see a big accumulation of volume down here, but notice how this A high up here has no excess, has no taper. It just doesn't have taper. This one has taper for something. Nice taper here, nice taper here. There's no taper down here because there's volume here. How much volume? We got actually we got some considerable volume here. We have some tanks there. Mechanical buying here. Wow, look at this, man. This is a terrible histogram here. As you can see, I'm just watching here. I'm still intentions to do anything. Of course, the next minute after I say that I am into I gotta trade. But I tried. I don't think that's going to be the case today. We got another high. We got 1, 2, 3 highs here. 1, 2, 3. So this high is not 3 wide now. Okay, this was 3 wide. This now is 6 wide. Just imagine that there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times the market selling from this level. What do you think we have up here? Got a bunch of stops, right? There are plenty of stops up there. Huge amount of stops here. Look at the congestion. Look at the congestion here. Opening, H is opening. There was a lot of congestion, very painful. There's a lot of congestion here. And now just blue here. This could be a nice blue here, right? But unlikely the way how it happened yesterday. Look this how wide this is now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, there's a lot of stops here. There's just too much there to be ignored. Somebody will notice that. Somebody, if I can see it, anybody can see it. They're trying to do the same. They're trying to break the market again. In the same way how the market break was broken here. Notice the amount of volume here. No big block trading here. Amount of volume here. There's nothing here. Something. You got bigger. Same amount of trading here. You got same amount of trading here. Same amount of volume. And but there is bigger trades here. There are bigger trades here. I don't want to see nothing. I don't want to speculate nothing here. But this is also a speculation. Risking here has a lot to do with the business. Something I was doing also. I was watching again. I was watching Peter Stallmeyer. This was one of his. This is a long time ago, actually. Long time ago. It's very interesting. It's another. Giving. I was watching it again. He doesn't have too much videos. But if you can watch this, you know, here you have the video. Take a look at it. It's interesting when you hear when you hear when you listen to him. You will hear it's another way to approach the market that doesn't have to be you know it complements Jim's view. Yeah, his approach is a more mathematical. He is also he was a floor trader as well. He was in that video that I show. He tries to explain the similitudes that could be found between the old the old trade okay the market from the view of a trader that was in the pit before and now is in the electronic market. You try He tries to find what he found he found in the pit versus how you find that or what things that were found in the pit could be found now in front of your screen. It's very good. It's very illustrative. Uh, Jim Dalton financed his first book. Uh, he also this time I introduced James to market profile. He introduced market profile to Jim. It is widely accepted that he is the father of market profile. God, notice how these distributions have been closed here. I mean, stop. You just feel this single print here. I consider distributions close when it come when if this one would have come down here, for example. Apart from other things, I would see that maybe the VIX is below 19 again. Let me check. Yes, it actually is 18. Man, this is the VIX is supposed to be an indicator that measures risk. Oh, look at that. Actually, we have, if I use two tick charts, I won't see this. Or because I have one, two, three, four distributions. Very emotional market here. Traders are just buying and buying this. Why I use two distributions? Because of the volatility has decreased. I mean, why I use a one tick? But can you see how how that indicator is fails to achieve what is intended to measure risk? This is a super risky market. Right now, the risk to that being long is extremely high. But the VIX is saying the opposite thing. Right? VIX is dropping. Now it's supposed to be safe. Wait a minute, I don't think so. I was looking to that level, to the 41. I was checking the 41.50 calls, but it really tests your conviction. I didn't do anything there. I don't have those calls. But now that has reached, the market is, we see the market starts gaining momentum here to the upside. Now the risk here is because you may be, you may buy, you may buy at the highs, but there's no volume here. Let me recheck. Let me check that. No, man. Look at that. Look at this volume here. Ah, this is still in two ticks. This is one, this is one, this is two ticks. Look at the volume here. This, this distribution was not closed. We have another one down here. Okay, the risk of coming to that high, this one has been repaired. This one has been repaired, this one has been repaired as well. I mean, there was nothing here, but this one has been repaired. There's a lot of volume up there. There's a lot of volume up there. Be aware of anything that's going on. And the thing is, this high here, this level here, is where most traders start to cover or start to hedge the positions. This level here. So that was it. The trade, that's the trade. That was the trade. Okay. In the same way, how yesterday the trade was, I guess there was an overnight POC somewhere down here, or last, I believe last was somewhere down here. That was the trade. Now this is the trade. This was the upside. This was the upside trade. That's it. Anything to the upside from this level is extra. Now let's see if the market gives us that spike to the upside. You get that 41.80 up there. Okay, I don't have more than say here, but than what I already said. We got the odds that this 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 could be we can have there's potential for an upside breakout of this 8-day range. There's still that if that doesn't happen, I don't know what could happen here. We got inside value that is moving to the upside. Can you see it? How value is now almost overlapping to high. Yesterday was an outside day to the downside. It couldn't move the value too much, just overlapping. Now inside inside value is trying to move to the upside. It's trying. Very narrow range so far. So it is to me it's a very risky day from the opening. So until now this is still we got week low here. Look at this. This could be this is just like I mean the trend to the upside hasn't ended here. The market keeps going to the upside. The trend is alive. All right. Unless there's any questions, I don't have nothing else to say. I will keep. I will be in front of the screen now. There can be something here, but but unless there's a significant change in volume, uh, I I won't do anything here. The trend is to the upside. Okay? You got an upside day, a trend to the upside. Now you have a trend. Remember, you have a trend. The last thing you want to do, you have a trending market. The last thing this market is going to, you know, where this trend is going, all right? Where this trend is going to the upside. Do not step in front of the trend. Doesn't matter how weak this is. Weakness here, weakness here, non-excess here. Doesn't matter what the market is doing. What what the market is doing? Market is going to the upside, right? It's pretty weak, horrendous day. I'm, I'm not going to step. I'm not going to short this market. I don't. I'm not going to be on the long side as well, unless something happened there. Unless there's some kind of catalytic here. I won't do anything. All right. Um, Tomorrow, this could be something going on for tomorrow here, because tomorrow we have banks, the start of the season. Early season we have retail sales at 8:30. I don't know what time this yeah, banks report. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. We have Netflix. When was Netflix? Oh, 19. Okay, next week, Netflix. Tesla is also next week. Huh. All right, Apple in May. Bye. Amazon does have a date. Like this. Meta. Tesla. Boeing. Caterpillar. Crowdsource. IBM is coming soon. Chevron, Bank of America. Where's Bank of America? The 18th, Monday. JP Morgan, tomorrow we have JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley. Next week, Schwab. What can happen with Schwab after all this movement that Schwab has had on the Monday as well? Goldman Sachs tomorrow? No, Monday as well. Wells Fargo tomorrow. All right, but it doesn't say what time. Is it? I know it's pre-market, but earnings conference call 9 a.m. Nothing else. I don't have time. I don't have time here. There's, but consumer sentiment at 10 a.m. Christopher Waller speakers at 8:45, just after retail sales. Okay. All right. Look at look at look at the effort that market. This is this is an anomaly here. This is an anomaly here. And look at this. That has nothing to do with profile like this. What can I say about this? This is I can see there is volume to the lower side here. Kind of lack of taper here. Volume, lack of taper. Nothing here. But what is this? This is crazy. This is an anomaly here. This period here. Now we have X's, highs line up together, ready for a breakout. All right, it is 121, almost 130. And let's see I want to see what this market does here. This, what happened, traders, we traders are always looking for something. No, I can almost say that I am looking for a trade here, trying to do something. I am trying to do something. Let's be honest. I'm trying to go long. I am looking for a place where I can go long. It's quite obvious, right? It's quite obvious that there is that I want to go long. I want to be long in this market. That's a that's a sign. It is there. I'm looking for a trade. When you look for a trade, you will find a trade. And more often than not, it is going to be a bad trade. I want to see if I can open another chart if my computer can handle another chart. What I want to see is I want to use a daily. I mean, a one tick chart here in my order, the last one. Let's put it side by side. I got the same reference and has the same everything with the exception I have only one. I only have one additional profile, which is yesterday. Everything else is gone. Everything else is gone. Halbach is BSC. Um, when 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 we have when the market is trading, when we have a trading, I don't look, I don't pay attention to POC because the reason is because there's no back and forth. There can be a spike here. There could. Oh, look at this, man. Look at this. Are we the same height? Oh, this is today. My bad. This is yesterday. So we can make it a little yesterday as well. This is just today. Just today, nothing else. One tick, two ticks. Yeah. Hmm. Look at here. We got another thing here with zero blocks. We have zero. We got a lot of trade here, but no, not significant volume. If this if this if this is a if this day break to the upside, I would like to see some volume coming above this high. Remember how many times we have talked about highs made in Globex. The reason why I often say that I have the more difficult time is when the market opens inside a spike. We have a spike here, and the market opens inside a spike. It's because market is accepting higher, is accepting prices, but higher prices. But uh, um, how can I say this? The spike was not that high to cut the volume, to reduce the volume. There's still orders coming into the market. Yesterday we had the same. We have a spike, saying instead of open inside the spike, but the market went to the downside. Now we have a spike inside bad, but the market went to the upside. Now the same thing. Can you see breakout to the downside on this balance, very narrow bar here, rejection or breakout, and then we got a rally after this. This is a rejection of this breakout to the downside, of this breakout of the inside bar. And can you see two opposite reactions to the same thing that happened? Just one day after the other one. And it gives me good deal of problems, this kind of uh, this kind of spikes. Market is opening inside spike, for example, here. That's completely different. We have a spike to the upside yesterday, spike to the upside today, but the scenario, the circumstances surrounding the fact were completely different. I don't like this, so we're just going to use this. I will keep using my two tick charts, even though BIX is slow. We may have a spike to the upside here. If there's a spike more, okay. It hasn't touched yesterday's range high. It hasn't touched it yet. Technically, we got excess at the high, at today's high. Another distribution there. One, two, three distributions in the day in the profile. If I use one tick, it will be 4 or 5. One, two, three. One, two. Four distributions in. Okay. Unless there's any questions or comments, I guess I will call it this thing. There's nothing here in this market to me, not to me, not for the kind of trade I want to be. And I wish you guys a good rest of the day. Stay safe. Hope I can see you tomorrow. Bye bye.